Hi everyone, many of you will know that I spend a lot of my time trying to raise awareness amongst members of the Hindu community about the realities of the dairy industry, and I thought I'd do a short video with regards to this. Those who follow Hinduism and Hindu dharma will agree that the Hindu dharma instills a number of values within us, values that I think are actually widely recognized in a lot of the main religions, ones of speaking the truth, of compassion, of kindness, of love, and Hinduism is especially known for the practice of non-violence, of ahimsa. And a lot of the practitioners of the Hindu faith, when I have had conversations with them to explain to them what the realities of the dairy industry are, I've had responses such as, Lord Krishna drank milk and loved his butter, so why should we give it up? It's ingrained within our culture and within our texts. And I can appreciate that this response is given, particularly for those who haven't delved deeper into the scriptures to truly practice its core meaning in light of the current realities that we face. I do not doubt at all that Lord Krishna loved his butter and loved his milk. I do not doubt also that Lord Krishna would adorn the cows with gifts and would play his flute to them. He would spend all day with them in the fields. He would try to find the best grazing spots for the cows to be able to eat and rest. And this is elaborately written about within our Hindu scriptures. And yet, as practitioners of the Hindu dharma today, we can so easily obtain our milk from a supermarket. I can almost guarantee that there is no Hindu that I know that will be watching this video who has a cow in their back garden to whom they've just played a flute to, or another musical instrument to whom they've adorned with gifts and physically addressed with love and respect. That's not the case for any Hindu, particularly not in this day and age, and particularly not in the West. We live in a day and age where there are mass dairy farms producing milk. They are artificially inseminating cows over and over again for them to become pregnant, for them to then produce milk. The artificial insemination process is extremely painful and uncomfortable. It's actually really uncomfortable to even look at, with an arm going up her rectum so that the farmer can feel for the neck of her cervix so that he can insert the bull semen into her reproductive tract. She'll then be pregnant for 9 months, after which she'll give birth to a calf. If her calf is male, he'll be separated from her and sent to slaughter within a few days. This is so he can be turned into veal. If it's a female, the female will also be separated from her after 1 or 2 days so that she can then follow the same fate as her mother of being impregnated at the tender age of 15 months and to go through the whole cycle all over again. Their lifespan is reduced from a mere 5 to 7 years when their natural lifespan could be 20 to 25 years. It's really unfair for the dairy cows in today's modern dairy industry, and for us as Hindu dharmic practitioners, for us to use the scriptures of what Lord Krishna did nearly over 3,000 years ago to justify our use and consumption of milk today is not valid at all. I mean, the Upanishads make it extremely clear and speak elaborately about not speaking falsities. In fact, the Upanishads say that one who speaks falsehood withers like a tree from its roots. May I only speak the truth. How can we then turn our faces and our minds and our hearts away from the suffering of these cows and still continue to partake in our religious and spiritual rituals and making prasad and offering milk on the shivling? How can we continue to use the milk that comes from a cow that has suffered for us when our own scriptures, our rishis and sages that wrote these scriptures speak so elaborately and eloquently and clearly about following a dharmic path, and the way to do it is to follow a truthful path, to be authentic, to not live a lie. For those Hindus who are turning their faces and their hearts away from this truth, you're not following a dharmic path. You're not following Hinduism to its truest form. You're really not. So I really appeal to those who are my fellow Hindu practitioners. Please open your hearts up to veganism. It's the only way to really fully show and spread compassion to all beings. The Yoga Sutras make it very clear that we must extend our love and compassion to all beings. Sarva Bhuma, that's completely universal. How can we then just extend our love and compassion to our nearest and dearest when the beloved Gomata, our mother cow, is tortured and exploited over and over again for us to be able to consume her milk? Thank you for listening. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel, Imperfectly Vegan, and I'll see you next time. Namaste.